Hi everyone, this is Anna Wheaton from Nudge Nudge Ink, popping on to show you some of the wonderful celebration items and how they coordinate with items in the catalogues. I'm showing you today this cute little card, which is a fancy fold card, which incorporates the beautiful celebration papers. So at the moment we are running Celebration, which is a chance to earn free items with every $90 that you spend. And the Sunshine and Rainbows 6x6 DSP is one of the items. It's a beautiful, bright set of papers. This is it here. It's 12 different patterns in all, and then you flip the pages over and you've got more. So 12 different designs on one side, and then 12 different designs on the other. So you can see there's this beautiful repetition of the rainbow image, and also some lovely patterns, some spots and some stripes. I'll just flip it back again, in those really bold and vibrant patterns. Now this page here has been so popular with a team event that I had that I've only got one piece left from 2 packets. So that's why it's incomplete. Now this coordinates with Rainbow of Happiness bundle, which is in your mini catalogue. So there is a stamp set and there is a set of dies. So the stamp set has beautiful, encouraging sentiments to it. And then of course we have the rainbow, which is in 3 forms actually. This is the set, and I'll pop this back. So you have these large rainbow arches, which will cut out separately. So you'll have 4 different pieces, and the same with this one. And then you have this small one, which is like perhaps could be a tag. Some little clouds and then some borders. So to make this card, I'm just going to take you through the steps as we go and put it together. So I've cut some things already, and I'll show you the process that I went through. I got half an A4 piece of cardstock. This is Bermuda Bay, one of the beautiful bright colours. I folded it in half and scored it with my bone folder, and then I folded this back in half and scored that. And that gets you your fancy fold. All right, I'm just going to do that a little bit harder. Now when I started putting it together, I put this on the front, so that's one of the patterns from the DSP, and then inside I wanted to put the clouds covering the rainbow, but I decided that that was too long. So what I did was I took this, it's 10.5 across, so I just made it into a square card. I put the fold up to the 10.5 centimetre mark, cut it, and that's what gave me my square card. Okay, inside it, because it is now 10.5 by 10.5, I'm putting a 10 by 10 piece of basic white. And then on the front, this is about 10 by 6.8. I'm just measuring it half a centimetre narrower than that piece. So I'm going to add that. To form the front of my card. So you can see the fancy fold coming together. Now, here's the clever thing. This die coordinates with one of the DSP sheets. So you can sit that on the die, on the sheet. You can run that through your Big Shot, and you're going to end up with your 4 pieces of rainbow in the 4 different colors. So that's quick and easy. Then the other component on the front of the card is also from the Designer Series paper. So this sheet has the clouds, and they coordinate with the cloud punch. So you can see if you move that upside down, you can see through the window, and you can just pop that out. Now for this card, I'll just point out to you, this one was not actually a complete cloud. I cut it from here. So the end of it was missing. But see, I was able to cover that up with another cloud. So don't discount or ignore ones that are partial. I'm going to use that one. Just grab my scissors. Then the other thing I did was, because this is opening out, I didn't want to see the back of the DSP. So I just popped another one out of basic white. Okay, so I'm going to put down my rainbow first because then I know what I'm going to cover with my clouds. So I did that using Tombow, and I suggest that you use the biggest piece first, because then you know how wide a space it's going to take up. If you started with a small piece, you might be a little bit too far over, and then this one won't fit. So when you use your Tombow, as I say to my ladies, it is a liquid glue. So you don't want to be squeezing out too much, because when you press it down, it's going to ooze out the sides. So tiny dots. So you can see these, I'll tell you what these colors are. There are so many colors in this paper that it coordinates with. This is Magenta Madness, Bumblebee, Granny Apple Green, and Bermuda Bay. Look at that, a perfect rainbow. Except that I put that slightly crooked. All right. Great thing about liquid glue is you just have that little bit of time to get it straight. I'm going to be covering the ends of this rainbow anyway. So if it doesn't quite work out evenly, that's okay. Now I'm going to do this, the glue on the back of this cloud. Again, a light touch, and add it to the plain basic white cloud. So I put that together and then stick it on. I don't want to stick that on the front and that behind, because then they won't be able to go flat when I open that out. So I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to add a couple of other clouds. These are stitched clouds from the Give It a Whirl die. It's in the annual catalogue, and it is the spinner card. But it has these beautiful, I hate to say that I bought that set mainly because of these beautiful stitch clouds. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm building a little cloudy scene. Making sure that I cover up that missing bit of cloud. And I'm also wanting to cover up my, oops, rainbow. Okay, so flip that, little bit of Tombow, put that in place, making sure my Tombow doesn't go past the fold. So see, that's covering that rainbow. Then this one, yep, I just sort of make a mental note of where my glue is going to, and then make sure I add the glue to the correct side, like so. So if you are liking these products and you don't have a catalogue or your own demonstrator, let me know and I can send you one if you live in Australia. So I don't want to put that there in a straight line, because that would look too boxy and square to me. So I've just moved it up a bit so that we've got that bit of a step happening. And this one, I'm going to add with a couple of dimensionals. See this dimensional tip? When you have your sheet of dimensionals, just cover it, colour it with highlighter, and then you can see whether or not you've peeled the backings off. Don't know what's happened there. It's a rogue one that's stuck to something strange. Okay, so we've got that. Then I've also got some clouds from this die set. So see, there are these small ones. Actually 3 dies, but 4 clouds. And so I've got a couple of those that I'm going to add to the inside of the card. Again, with a small amount of Tombow. I've actually got hang on. I think all of these clouds, yes, they're all exactly the same shape. They don't all cut the same. That's just what's left over. I would rather have a little bit of a variety, but that's all I've got. Everyone must have liked the other ones better. Okay, that there. Okay, there's my clouds. Now the other little finishing touch is iridescent rhinestones, which are also in the January to June mini. And I can grab my take your pick tool. If you haven't got one of these, this putty end of it is so handy because I can just push it onto there and lift one up and put it down like that. So adding some of those and one inside. That one's gone and flipped itself around like so. And then my original one I had added, you make this world a better place. But for this one, I'll get another of the greetings. So here's the stamp set. You make me happy, you make this world a better place, sending you a rainbow of happiness. Thank you, and a little something to brighten your day. So I will add a little something to brighten your day. Like that. So there you have it. That was actually pretty quick for a pretty card. 2 fun fold, fancy fold cards to reveal a rainbow inside. Thank you for watching. Check the details of the video if you're interested in ordering. And if you're interested, subscribe to my channel. That's a new thing for me to say because I'm only just starting out doing YouTube videos. Thank you. Bye.